In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use S&P or Standard & Poor's Net Advantage. This database is used for information about investing and other ratings of a company from a regulatory data perspective. S&P also has industry reports, but they're much more limited than IBIS World. I will give you a show of those, but they just keep in mind that they are a bit more limited than those that you may find in IBIS Worlds. So to get started, we're going to click on the Databases tab, and you can start typing in the name, or you can click on S for Standard & Poor's. It's down towards the bottom of the list. So when you get to S&P, we see a few things listed up here at the top, as well as a search box. I find it easiest to search for companies using this box, but if you do want to go to industry surveys, you would click on that link, and that will take you to the industry survey area. We're going to get started just typing in a company name. So you can use your own company. I'm going to be looking for Capella Education. And you should keep in mind that you will need publicly traded companies to find the most information and make the most use of this database. So over here we see an overview of Capella Education. We have their ticker symbol and a public company profile, including an overview of their stock performance, including the most recent information as well as over a period of time. So we have the last year here on a quick chart. And we can find even more information about the company, who it makes up the board, what are some key stats and ratios. All that information is available here through these sides. It will vary from company to company, and obviously it's going to need to be a public company to get the widest breadth of information. Private companies are not required to release as much information or really much information at all, so it would be a lot more challenging to find out information about them, and it may be dated or inaccurate. So if you are going to be using this tool, it's probably best to use a public company as a model. So you can feel free to play around with it with Net Advantage for the company profiles. There is a wealth of information in here. And now I'm going to take you to the industry surveys. So I'm going to select the industry survey tab. And there isn't really a great way to search by industry keyword in here like there is in IBIS Worlds. You pretty much have to pull from a drop-down menu or view the full list. For my topic, which would be focusing on education online, there's really not a very specific industry report that would speak to that. So let's just take a look. We will look at the IT services industry. So when these load, you're going to want to go all the way over to the side where we have these PDF icons. That's how you're going to load the surveys. Here we can see when they were posted, and we can also see what the headline was. So some focus on slightly different aspects of the industry. The most recent ones were from February and May of 2015. I'm going to select the IT services report from February 2017 and click on the PDF icon, and this will load the industry profile for me, or the industry survey. The various areas of the reports are linked, and you can click on those to jump to that particular area. It appears that they have removed the search function so that you can't type in a keyword and try to jump from word to word, so that's a little frustrating. These reports are very dense, but they can be very valuable. So I would say try to browse through them if you can find one for your industry. Unfortunately, depending on the industry, you may not be able to find one that is very closely related. It's really just going to depend on your topic. But these are very valuable within industry and market research, so I would not discount them or overlook them. Definitely take a look through. It's worth your time. If you have any additional questions about S&P, please feel free to shoot me an email, and I will definitely give you some help.